Right, we're back again. We're broadcasting live on thursdaymusic.co.uk. This is the Fugitive Orchestra. Give a big round of applause to the Fugitive Orchestra.
Evening all. I hope you're all well. Fugitive Orchestra. Here we are. It's Thursday. I'm talking a bit weird. We've all got a drink in our hand. Let battle commence. This is a track, it's a bit of a medley of a lot of songs you all know, so, I don't know, feel free to boogie.
All about how my life got flipped turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how to begin the words of the top of the list. Now here's the story from A to Z. You wanna get with me, you better listen carefully. You got E in the place who likes it, in the place you got E. Look and see you likes it in the easy V. Doesn't come for free, so lady, let's leave, you'll see. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Making love too easy, our friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Making love too easy, that's the way it is. If you knew my streets, you know how everybody talk about is who got beats, who's snitching, who told police, who came home, who's still gone, who rest in peace. A pain on like Scarface, never cocaine with the M16s, with the venom extreme, with a dangerous CEO, living prosperous, cops just arrest me, living with hell like hostages. It's only right that I was born to use mics, and the stuff that I write, it isn't top of the dike. Make a rap to a new plateau, the rap roll around, there's a bottom in hell without a cat soul. Three, that's the magic number. 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 Shabba! That's the magic number.
Thank you very much. No, I've got my set list on the phone, sorry. I was chatting to a bloke when I arrived, and he sort of took one look at me and said, "Don't take this the wrong way, but are you a comedy act?" There he is! What a splendid chap. So I'll let you guys decide. You know, I won't be offended at all if you laugh. That's how Tim Minchin started. So this okay, from one weird thing to another. This is a song that I wrote about the night Tommy Cooper died. It's called "The Worried Looks on Children's Faces." It's not as odious as it sounds. I was trying to get into the mindset of someone who's just seen Tommy Cooper die without knowing it, and I saw some kids at a train station who looked more worried than I'd ever seen kids look before, but they were just with mum and grandma, so it was nothing to be worried about. But it was like they knew that they were going to Mordor on the train. Oh, we're going to the Gaza Strip today, guys. Just a little day out. Your dad couldn't get the time off work. He's gutted he's not going to be here with us, but just me, you and grandma. So this is the worried looks on children's faces.
knew the other night that Tommy Cooper died. Sat making notes on the back road, trying to finish that novel that you started, and ensuring that it didn't end a diatribe. Clapped alone when you felt like a laugh when it felt appropriate. I'm sure you stuck out like a sore thumb, but when you feel like your end is coming, you take your chance, cause you might not get another one. And the worried looks on children's faces were enough to make you scared. Why you tried to act so nonchalant, they all knew that you cared for the ones who saw it coming, and the ones you left behind. While mediocre, it wasn't what you hoped for. It was all that you could find. I'm not going to be a guinea pig, that's the last thing she ever said to me. Tried your hand at levitation. You tried to saw yourself in two, but your living room's not the place for magic tricks. And you ended up with a nasty bruise. So you packed your dreams in freezer bags, and you stowed them all away. But when the time came to unpack them all, you realized they'd been misplaced. Of the walls that you built, standing on the tips of your toes. You look out on all the bones you've collected, and you hope you live to see them and the worried looks on children's faces were enough to make you scared. Why you tried to act so nonchalantly, they all knew that you cared. The Roxanne, you don't need to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't need to sell your body to the night for the ones who saw it coming, and the ones you left behind. While mediocre, it wasn't what you'd hoped for. It was all that you could find. Thank you very much. That's why I normally write down my set lists, but I couldn't find any paper. Okay, this is a song you'll definitely. Oh. That's assuming that it wasn't out. That's alright. Matt Jarvis needed a hoodie, and it kind of contributed to the slightly anarchic thing that I go for anyway, so that's cool. Right, this is definitely a song that you'll all know. Does anyone have a fur jacket? No. Okay. You'll see why I asked in a minute. I won't tell you what it's called or who sings it because you'll know. Okay, here we go. Now, usually I don't do this, but go ahead and break them off a little preview of the remix. Now, I'm not trying to be rude, but hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you. The way you do the things you do remind me of my Lexus coupe. That's why I'm all up in your grill, trying to get you to a hotel. You must be a football coach, the way you got me playing the field. So give me some of that shoot, some of that beat, running all hands through my fro, bouncing all 24s while they're saying on the radio. It's the remix to ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. My mama rolling their body, got every man in here wishing, sipping on cooking raw. So what I'm drunk, it's the freaking weekend, baby, about to have me some fun. Bounce, 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 bounce. Once I murder, she roll. Once I get you out and close, privacy's on the door, but still you can hear screaming more. Girl, I'm feeling what you're feeling. No more hoping and wishing. I'm about to take my key and stick it in the ignition. So give me some of that shoot, some of that beat, running all hands through my throat, bouncing on 24s while they're playing on the radio. While they're playing on the radio. It's a remix ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. The mama rolling their body, got every man in here wishing, sipping on cooking raw. So what I'm drunk, it's the freaking weekend, man, I'm about to have me some fun. Toot, beep, beep. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was break me. Yeah, you break me. Crystal popping in the stretch navigator. We got food everywhere. It's like the party was catered. We got fellas on my left, honey's on my right, except that was my left, and there's people on my left who are largely female. But anyway, bring them all together. Yeah, we're drinking all night. And after the show, it's the after party. And after the party, it's the hotel lobby. Around about 4, we got to clear the lobby and take it to your room and greet somebody. So toot, give me some of that beep, running all hands through my fro, bouncing on 24s while they're playing on the radio. It's a remix to ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. The mama rolling their body, got every man in it wishing, sipping on cooking rum. So what I'm drunk, it's the freaking weekend, how about you? Toot, beep, beep. Apparently the jungle is massive. I'm not sure if you believe that or not.
You are insane, I tell you. Well, you've won me over like this.
I'm not sure when someone says you're insane, and I think they mean it as a compliment if you're supposed to say... No, I was going to say, like, do I say, yeah, you too, mate? But is that okay? Oh, mate, you you're insane, aren't you too? Oh, thanks.
He's not insane, he's completely fucking dark.
Just.
Come on, Kev, these are lucky. Let's be here every week.
Okay, right. Here, this next one is another song that I've written. I'm gonna maybe alternate. I wrote this one in the shower. I don't really know what it's about.
What'd you do? Have the paper first? Be an awkward situation.
I've been playing this song for like 2 years and saying that every time, and no one's mentioned that or even thought of it. I wrote it in my head and then ran down in a bath towel. Or, well, actually a towel, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, pictures or it didn't happen. They're not safe for work, so you'll have to wait till they get leaked in a few years when I'm poor. So this song is called Youthful Masochists. I hope you enjoy it. By the way, if you like what you hear, you can find me on fugitiveorchestra.bandcamp.com. There we go. Right, Youthful Masochists. Here we go. Are you saying that you really do believe that I have a growing tendency to deceive, and that I'm not the only one with something up my sleeve? There's something that you really can't allow, like the way people take offense when you parade around this cash cow. And with your eyes facing heavenwards you make a vow, but it's not one that you intend to keep. Your ruthlessness is wide awake, but your conscience is fast asleep. Someone please explain what all this is, why the masochists want to be kissed right on the lips of their youthfulness, why they're using words that I do detest. Could that someone please refrain from using these cliched words and not saying please? You learned them from the wolves that brought you on and brought you here. Is there something to which you're trying to allude? Well, the way you disagreed, I must admit that I thought you rude. You say it's like so many of your words, often misconstrued. You just carry on while I disapprove. Your arms folded and your tongue firmly in your cheek. You say you're only trying to reach your potential, but I see it's so childish and inconsequential. And can someone please explain what all this is? Why the masochists want to be kissed right on the lips of their youthfulness? Why they're using words that I do detest? Could that someone please refrain from using these cliched words I'm not saying please. You learned them from the wolves that brought you up and brought you here. Let's dance. We've come so far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and here comes the sun. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get sun. She's up all night to have fun. She's up all night to get lucky. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get sun. She's up all night to the sun. Up all night to get lucky. We're 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 up all night to get lucky.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Mike. You're an insane little human.
Yeah, here we go. I've just got a few more for yous, I think. Thank you, Chief. Okay, so I've been Fugitive Orchestra. I will be for the remainder of the evening Fugitive Orchestra, if that's okay. Also James, but we don't need to talk about that one. This is a song about an orangutan. It's called, made famous by Katy Perry, it's called Raw. Here we go. I've only heard Raw once, it's not Raw.
Well, I'm the king of the swingers, the jungle VIP. I reached the top and I had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. You know I wanna be a man maker and stroll right into town and be just like the other men. You see, I'm tired of monkeying around. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm the king of swingers, the jungle VIP. I reached the top and I had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a man called and stroll right into town, be just like the other men. You see, I'm tired of monkeying around. That's the spirit, should be do. I wanna be like you, I wanna walk like you, talk like you, be you. You see, it's true, and if like me, you love to be human. But don't try to kid me, man cub, and don't get in a stew. Giving the power of man's red flower so I can have a barbecue. But don't try to kid me, man cub, you know I made a deal with you. What I desire is man's red fire so I can be like you. Can I be like you? I don't really like being an orangutan. I've got really long arms. And even though I can use them as a skipping rope, I'm getting bored of that. Because by now I'm old enough to be a king of monkeys, and I'm probably middle-aged for an orangutan. Oh, sure I do. I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you. You see it's true, and then like me. Can't learn to be human too. Can't learn to be human too. Can't learn to be. Can learn to be human too. Shabba dabba 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 bo. Shabba dabba 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 bo. Shabba dabba 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 bo. Ooh.
Thank you all very much. Nick, how am I doing for time? Have I got one more or one more? Lovely.
Bloody lovely. Bloody lovely. So roll the quick turns.
Sorry, what I meant to say was lovely.
Lovely.
Or lovely. Lovely. Lavely. Lovely.
Did you pick Axel from South London?
Yeah. From Phil Dennis, you know.
Bill Dennis.
Him who was in EastEnders who did Park Life.
Who cares? That was Kev, I think, actually.
What did I say? I said Phil. Who's Phil Dennis? Bloody
Who
hell.
is Phil? That's all.
Oh, we're going to Google it tomorrow and he's...
Phil Mitchell, mate.
Okay, we should next time we should have a competition, or just go on my Facebook and write the best Phil. Find a Phil, and we'll the best Phil. I'll write a song about you.
Phil McCutcheon.
Martine's brother.
That's me sister.
Oh, fantastic. Right. So let the Phil competition commence.
We got one.
I have been Fugitive Orchestra. You've been absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much for listening. If you like what you've heard, please find me on Facebook and Twitter and find my music on there. fugitiveorchestra.bandcamp.com. This is Stand By Me. I am Fugitive Orchestra and you're all brilliant. Here we go. That's Frogger Mugabe, by the way, guys. He's a dictator of percussion.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Stand by me. Just as long as you stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry no more, shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Stand by me, just as long as you stand by me.
Do
That was Mr. Miles Davis and Mr. John Coltrane on the tenor saxophone and the trumpet. So darling, darling, stand for me just as long as you stand by me. Shabbat. Guys, thank you so very much. I've been Fugitive Orchestra, you've been absolutely wonderful. Thanks a lot. Have a great evening. Stay and watch some more great music. Much better than me. Thank you for listening.
Superb sound of the Fugitive Orchestra. Give them a massive round of applause. Superb set. Thank you very much indeed. Always a pleasure. Next up, two.